with EVELYN Brooker, one of the Auckland Rugby League directors, down here for Game of the Round, and it's a Konika Root Rooster Challenge. The games that are playing today, EVELYN, if you can tell us a bit about that.
Is Papakura versus Glenora. Papakura is the holder of the Root Rooster, and Glenora have come all the way out here to challenge today.
Can you tell us a bit of how the challenge works?
Yes, the team that wins it, every time they have a home game, the visiting team will come along and pay for it. So this year at the moment, Papakura have got it, so they put it up for the challenge.
Yeah. Okay, with the head coach of Glenora Bears, and mate, you've been away for a week, so tell us a bit about that before you get into today's match. How was the trip with the Auckland side?
With the Vulcan 21s, Steve Buchanan, Wayne Bailey and myself and Roy Waddy, we're the staff. We took a young crew away, youngest was 18, down to the west coast. We got a win there and then back to Christchurch to Canterbury. Just fell short there, but all in all, came at the right time just to, get away from the what was it? The word I heard, mental gymnastics. Yeah, good break. Yeah, I'm refreshed. Come back to the Auckland and scene now. We're back into the grind, the Fox, and today we've got Papakura. Yeah, looking forward to it.
In regards to the last time we spoke, mate, there was a little bit of dishevel. You had to share some news with the team. That's now done and dusted. We're here. What's the plan for today's activity against, today's action against the top of the table for the SAS Fox? Papakura?
Well, yeah, that 2 points, yeah, it's done and dusted. That was parked. Yeah, no, we didn't stand up as a group, to be honest, last week against Point Share. Disappointing from the group. Yeah, disappointing. We all know that. In regards to our game against Kura, you're going to see a different team today. We just got to stay on point what we're doing and talking about it the whole week. We've got to get 100% from every player in this group today. This means a hell of a lot to us, not only just the group, the club, and us moving forward into this Fox campaign for the second round.
Being a Konika Root Rooster Challenge, has that been part of your chat during this week's training?
Look, it's not really. It's all about us first to get things right in camp and then out on the field. And that comes probably, that's a little reward knowing that there is something up for grabs today. Once again, it's about us. It's about this group.
Now, sorry, mate.
And if we come out on top and get the root, mate, it's going to be a hell of a party tonight. I know that.
In regards to your group, how are you looking? You've got full squad and carrying any injuries?
Look, let's just say I'm happy this week with some of our key players back. We've ran all pretty well considering with the weather this week. Pretty much all bar probably one player that fell short due to injury. We're pretty much 100%.
Just as a side note, mate, SOAPE had a head clash in that Point Chef game. How did that bear up? Is he all right?
Yeah, no, he's fine. It's more of his cheekbone and his eye, not so much the head clash. But he's pulled up all right through the week's training. No issues there.
There goes his modelling career.
It definitely does, but he still thinks he's the man on the modelling side. But there's a bit of competition within the group. Yeah.
Now in today's match, what's the strategy in taking on the Papakura Seagulls?
We're going to just take them right across the park. He's up the middle, he's across the park, he's rolling it. We just got to make sure we own the middle first before we can shift to what we want to do. We know Papakura is fit. They've got some skill out wide, not even in the middle. But we're up for the challenge. We know we're strong in the middle. We've got some key personnel on our edges now, and the generals are back. Totally different. We've looked at a different way of playing this week, so we're going to roll with that. We're confident in that. It will be a good challenge. It'll be a good fight today.
Awesome. Well, listen, mate, best of luck for today's game, and more importantly, best of luck coming into the second round of the SAS Fox.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
So, with the coach of the leaders of the table, top of the table in the SAS Fox Memorial, Richie, happy with where you're at this part of the season?
Yeah, well, it'd be foolish to complain. Being the last game of the round before we kick around to round two, but we're reasonably pleased. We've been fairly fortunate up until now, although we've got to pick up a few injuries over the weekend with the rep weekend. It'll be a good test for us today.
In regards to being at the top of the ladder, Was that something that you'd planned for at this part of the season?
Oh, it'd be a stretch to say that we planned for it, but yeah, certainly hidden down there in certain parts of the brain, you have admiration to see if you could be there, and the fact that we're there, it's nice. We know that it means absolutely nothing. I mean, ultimately it's the Fox, and it's about making the top 4, and ideally if we can hold on to this sort of a spot, there is an advantage if you can get 1 or 2.
What are you expecting from Glenora Bears today?
Look, they've recruited on a couple of senior footballers who should keep their heads about them. They've have been, my suspicion is there's quite a few young boys running around in their side who have been successful in the age grade comps in the years gone by. So there's a lot of enthusiasm. We really have to keep our wits about us, because that sort of enthusiasm can find you, especially on days where it's a little bit slippery.
You touched on a couple of injuries inside your group. What have you done in regards to sort of fortifying that? Well,
it's probably we've been trying to do things to I suppose contingency plans together over the course of the first 8 weeks of it. How well we have done in that we'll find out today, but we've got guys filling in roles which they've paid at some point in the early stages of the year, so that those adjustments ain't too impactful, so that things can carry on, roll on as per normal.
And game plan for today, mate? What's the strategy?
You know, it's tough to sort of envision that we're going to be shifting the ball with any great fluency, so it'll be nice to let the boys roll their sleeves up today, and not just to take it as a physical battle in terms of rolling your sleeves up, but be quite willing to get out of dummy half. Dummy half scoots will be good today, pushing up flat on that, see if we can grab a few more metres out of each run, and hopefully wear them down.
Awesome, mate. Hey, once again, want to thank you very much for your time, and best of luck for today's match, and more importantly, best of luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Do you want the quick option or direction? Get up, more in, get up,
Exactly that. You see what's happening? The big boys only no longer run when they get down here. Yeah? They don't want to go down here. Yeah? Or Cole, your side. I know we've got here. Back up on the right side, JT's your side.
Of our Jungle team is going to pull their hands out, and we're going to get a try just like that without any team work, team effort, team combination. And look, I mean, they're one of these Georgia, I mean, outside the one you almost gave turned around a penalty by running about 20 minutes.
Okay, with the captain of the Glenora Bears, SOAPE, before we start about today's game, mate, the last time I saw you had a wee bit of a head clash. How'd that clear up?
Yeah, obviously really good. I didn't have any bandages, so yeah, it's good to get back out there.
To today's game, mate, first thoughts?
We knew it was going to be tough, but you know, we finally put on a strong 17 side since probably the last month, and you know, we came here full of confidence after the good trainings and also having a good rest. And you know, we put it out there today.
What was the chat at half-time from the coach? Because you guys are certainly right in it.
Yeah, look, we just had to do what we need to do, what we've trained to do, and just do it without any mistakes. and you know, we could have came away with the goods.
In regards to now first game next week to the second part of the competition, are you happy with where Glenora is at the moment on the table?
Very happy. You know, hopefully we go back to the changing rooms and there's not too much casualty. If we can, you know, get a good 17 out there, we'll be definitely a force in the second round.
Awesome, mate. Well, listen, commiserations for today, and best of luck for the rest of the season with the Glenora Bears.
Cheers.
With the captain of the Sea Eagles, Roman, first thoughts about that game, mate?
Oh, what a tough battle. Yeah, but it was a bit rusty from us. I mean, coming off, I guess, the rest of last week. I take my hat off to Glenora. They, you know, they deserve to be in the top 4. They really put us to the test, and yeah, what a end of round, I guess.
In regards to the performance of the team, who stood out for you today?
I think it was a team effort, I reckon. It was a bit patchy, but I mean, it's 80 minutes footy and everybody put their hand up when it was needed, and yeah, and they came down to the wire.
In regards to now coming into the first game of the second round next week, are you happy with where the team lies on the side of the ladder?
Yeah, happy, but I guess there's always something to work on. I mean, you know, everybody's is gunning for us now, trying to stretch out their lead, but I mean, yeah, we just got to put our head down and get the work done, I guess.
Well, look, mate, on behalf of the Auckland Rugby League, congratulations on retaining the Konika Minolta Rooster, and best of luck for the rest of the season.
Sweet, thanks for Auckland Rugby League.